Hello, this is Andreas Ixarhes, and I'm here with Hernan Marina, Senior Director of Business Innovation for PepsiCo Latin America. Today we're talking about Drinkfinity. Hernan, PepsiCo is known as a packaged beverage company, but Drinkfinity is not about the packaging. Is this shift following a trend in the beverage industry, or is there an environmental agenda at work?
Hello, Andres. Yes, we see this as a very innovative approach, especially into the packaging proposition, but we also see it as very well aligned with the things that is doing, especially under the performance with purpose um, objectives that we have. The Infinity, as you can see, is very innovative in terms of the consumer proposition, but also on some of the things we are delivering in sustainability. We are reducing dramatically the use of plastics. We think we are going to be reducing greenhouse emissions on transportation of products because we are encouraging the use of local water. So yes, you can see it as an innovative proposition, but also it's well aligned with the industry.
And are any more pod flavors scheduled for release? And if so, will these follow the functionality characteristics of previous flavors such as apple guarana?
Yes, we have a very exciting portfolio coming, and at Drinkfinity, we really think we are just scratching the surface of with what this platform can do. One of the core innovations of Infinity is actually what we can do on the product, on the beverage side. I don't know if you know, but in one of these small pots, we can have at the same time both dry and liquid ingredients. So that allows us to have natural ingredients in the best possible form. We can have things like vitamins in dry form, which they are much more stable and they keep the potency for longer, but also all the sensorial ingredients such as aromas, colors, we can have them in liquid, so that gives us a very potent combination. So again, we are developing a lot of new products coming, and we feel that what is coming is much more exciting even than what we have today.
And could you tell me how long the product was in development for?
Well, if you go from when the first ideas started, it's probably a journey of 6 years. Uh, but it wasn't in the closet for 6 years. We really were working with consumers a lot. We took a technology, if you want, a technology startup model in which we did a couple of beta markets and with a group of beta consumers in Brazil, in New York, in San Francisco, and basically we had at least 2 years in the hands of a group of consumers that we think were the ideal target for this offering, and we evolved the initial proposition a lot. So what you see today on Drinkfinity Vessel is a second or third iteration. What you see in the portfolio is also formulas that were refined.
And what would you say were the biggest challenges when building Drinkfinity?
When you look at Drinkfinity, we are really innovating in a lot of different fronts. We are on the manufacturing side. This is a brand new platform for us, so that was a challenge to set up. The other one is that we are really going direct to consumer, which we didn't do before in a grand scale. So, for example, in Brazil now, a lot of focus is on e-commerce because Infinity is very efficient to pack and ship. So that is opening also not only a new opportunity, but also it's a challenge for us because it's something that is not what we typically do. And the other one, I would say, it's also on the side of packaging development, because the putting what we're doing with this beverage in such a small package and trying to make it as sustainable as possible was also a challenge.
And what What are Drinkfinity's plans for the future? I know the product is currently only sold in Brazil. Will it be released in other countries?
We are definitely looking into that. We believe that the idea is an idea that has appealing to be launched globally. So we're looking into those plans. We don't have exact dates yet or places, but yeah, we think this is something that we can roll out in different markets.
Hernan, thank you very much.